right, again, this is a part 2. My phone, my batteries, not my phone, my phone storage was full, and I had to delete a lot of stuff on my old phone real quick. So as I was saying, this will be a part 2. But I was going into Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2, and we starting at verse 10 through 20. How Esau, is like death, constantly oppressing our people, yada yada. You know what I'm saying? When I was getting to the first part of the lesson, part 2. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2 verse 10 through 20, it says, "Let us oppress the poor righteous man. Let us not spare the widow, nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the age." Who is that poor righteous man? That's the elect. That's the Israelites. Let us not spare that widow. Who is the widow? That's us, man. He's talking about us. He's sparing none. The kids, the women, the children, the old, the young, whoever. Esau says he don't give a damn. He says, let us oppress the poor, right? Let us oppress them all. Let us put it all on their ass, right? Like I said, we that widow, because Yahweh looked at us as the apple of his eye, his woman at one point, and we went off and started serving other guys, so Yahweh divorced us, which is why we're in the position we're in now. Verse 11, let our strength be the law of justice. And see, that's how Esau gets you. Saying, let us oppress the poor. How's he oppressing us with these laws? Everything is damn near mental nowadays, man. The food, the water, all that stuff messing with your brain, messing with your body. The things he put on TV is all to keep you distracted. Everything messing with your mental nowadays, man. That's how Esau constantly oppresses the laws. This is his heaven. So he has the upper hand right now. So his laws is made for us, to oppress us, to keep us down, to keep us feeling like we have no hope, to keep us feeling like we just stuck here. And that's why having this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding is important, because we can see through the bullshit. This is all a facade. This is a scam. This is a scheme that he's attempting to do, which the Lord allowed him to succeed a little bit, to humble our people and to bring us back. But yet Esau thinks he got all this by himself, so the Lord's gonna have to bring his ass down. But let's continue on 11. Let our strength be the law of justice, for that which is feeable is found to be nothing worse. So the laws don't really mean shit. They just have the upper hand. The Lord is literally, they are a whooping stick, and also the Lord is showing us how not to rule this earth, man. So their laws don't really mean shit. It's all just anti-Messiah, and it's all meant to oppress us. Verse 13, he professes to have the knowledge of Slaki. Verse 12, therefore let us lie await for the righteous, because he is not for our turn, and he is clean contrary to our doings. He upbraideth us with our offering the law of Slaki. He upbraideth us with our offending the law, and objective to our infamy, the transgressions of our education. See, so we basically, Esau mad at us because we going against his agenda. We speak out against his agenda, his schemes, because America is one big scam. America, they telling you, hey, come and live that American dream. Let me see. Oh, that's fine. Come and live that American dream. But yeah, when you get here, you find out it's one big fucking nightmare. You feel bad, you feel bamboozled and shit. Like, what the hell? What the hell is this? You walking into a third world country that's wearing the fucking Gucci belt. That's all America is, man. So, Esau, we speaking out against his agenda. We're telling him he don't know shit. We're telling him he's wrong, he's a liar, he's this, he's that. We speaking out against it. We speaking out against his laws. We speaking out against everything he stands for, right? Verse 13. He professes to have the knowledge of God, and he calls himself the child of the Lord. See, yeah, we have that knowledge, wisdom, understanding, right? And we do call ourselves men of the Lord. He was made to reprove our thoughts. Like going against Esau's agenda, speaking out against him in this wicked ass kingdom. Verse 15, he is grievous unto us. He is grievous unto us, even to behold. For his life is not like other men's, his ways are of another fashion. Yeah, it's grievous to them because we not living like that. We're not living like the 2/3. We not clinging to Esau like the 2/3 and all these other nations are, man. Esau used to everybody kissing his ass and bowing down to him. You find that out when you go into these work joints, and the white man like you gotta kiss his ass, but none of that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, when I was going off. He is grievous unto us, even to behold, for his life is like other men, his ways are another fashion. Yeah, because when you come to this truth, man, you put off that old man. You don't do the same things you used to do. You move different, you think different, you act different. You're not acting like a heathen or a beast or animal like Esau and the 2/3, man. They just living wildly free, doing what the fuck they want to do. Verse 16, we are esteemed of him as counterfeits. He upbraideth from our ways as from filthiness. He pronounced the end of the just to be blessed, and and maketh his boast, that Yahweh is his father. See, that's us, man. That's us, man. We saying that Yahweh Shah is our father. We are Yahweh's brother. Yahweh is our father. We know the Lord. It says, verse 17. And so this how prideful both Esau is. Verse 17. Let us see if his words be true, and let us reprove what shall happen in the end of him. See, Esau is the one that tests us all the damn time, man. For if the just man to be the son of God, he will help him and deliver him from the hands of his enemies. Verse 19. Let us examine him with his despitefulness and with despitefulness and torture, that we may know his meekness and prove his patience. So that's what I'm saying. We are gonna be tried in this truth, man. That's why my last lesson was called Count the Cost, because Esau is gonna try us. The Lord is gonna put that final test, that temptation, that trial, that test run. He gonna put that on us, man. And we gotta stick through it. We gotta trust and be embedded and rooted through Yahweh Shah. We cannot be moved no matter what the fuck Esau brings at us, man. Right? No matter what the fuck this man brings at us, we cannot be moved. Because, like, again, verse 19, let us examine him with despitefulness and torture, just how they did the Maccabees brothers, man, and the disciples, and they even did that to Yahweh Shah, that we may know his meekness and prove his patience. Let us condemn him with the shameful death, for by his own saying he shall be respected. And so that's them going to Yahweh Shah, man. Because Yahweh Shah, you know, they think Yahweh Shah died a shameful death. In our reality, he died a great death, because he did it for us, man. He did it for us to have another chance at this, a grace period. He took that blunt force trauma. He made his body a living sacrifice. So now we got to make our body a living sacrifice to come out here and preach against this kingdom, preach against Esau, his wickedness. Tell him straight to his face, motherfucker, you going into captivity. You a demon. You ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's hey man, he got to go, man. Esau got to go, man. Straight up. So we're gonna continue on this right here. And it says, we're gonna stick to Isaiah chapter 25 and 8 out of the KJV, and it says, he will swallow up death in victory, and the Lord Yahweh will wipe away tears from all faces in rebuke of his people. Shall he take away from off all the earth? For the Lord Yahweh has spoken it. See, the main point is he will swallow up death in victory. See that, and that's what we all waiting for. That what Yahweh to say, we trying to get that victory. It's winning season, man, and that's true. And hey, the only time we gonna have that victory is when death is swallowed up, when Esau Edom is not here to wreak havoc on this earth, man, because he is as death. Again, he will swallow up death in victory, because Yahweh Shah is coming back to bring down all these nations, man. And the Lord Yahweh will wipe away tears from all faces of the earth. It's like I added too much. And the Lord Yahweh will wipe away tears from off all faces. And what's those tears? Those tears represents condition. You know, because you know, the tears represent condition we in, man. Because we cope with everything, but you know, the knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Well, we cope with these scriptures, but our people, the 2/3 of our people, cope with they cope with everything, but what they supposed to. They cope with drugs. They cope with alcoholism. They cope with trying to have a higher status in here. They cope with trying to chase that bag. They cope with settling here on earth like this is the end. But see, that's not it. So the Lord will wipe away all tears from all of us. He will wipe away from these conditions, man. You know what I'm saying? He gonna wipe away all this death and all this pain and all this wickedness and all this shit, man. He gonna wipe away when he comes back. He taking away all of that, right? That's the reward. He coming back with immortality, celestial bodies. Death is gonna be done away with after 1,000 years. He's gonna be done away with completely, right? And like Slakia says, and the rebuke of his people shall he take away from off all the earth, for Lord Yahweh has spoken to you. Yeah, man. All the, let me see. Look at this word real quick. Rebuke means express sharp disapproval or criticism. So because of someone because of their behavior and actions. Yeah, man. So the Lord is taking the stigma off of us. The stigma that we're thugs, that we're niggers, that we're colored or monkeys, or we're nothing, nobodies, we're good for nothing. You know what I'm saying? How Esau just portrays us to be. That stigma is gonna be off of us, man. That's another thing that comes with Yahweh Shah. All the great lively things come with Yahweh Shah. While if you choose Esau, you stay on the left hand side, you promote nothing but death, man. Right? So we cannot wait for Esau to be wiped off the face of the earth and for this man to be swallowed up. Because as you can see, he's wreaking havoc down here with his laws and legislations, all this chemicals he put in the foods. He's just keeping it. He's doing his best to keep us away from Yahweh Shah, to keep us away from our power. He used all these different distractions to keep us away from our power, man. Right? So let's continue. We're gonna go to the book of Romans out of NLT, chapter 8, verse 21. Romans chapter 8, verse 21, and it says, and hope that the creation itself, the elect, the Israelites, will be liberated from its bondage to decay and brought into the glorious freedom of the children of Yahweh. And so, this read it different. This is the NIV, so we're gonna read out the NLT, and it's a point that I wanted to make. It says something. It says out of NLT, it says Romans 8 and 21. It says the creation looks forward to the day when it will join Yahweh's children in glorious freedom from death and decay, right? So we can't wait to that day. That's what we're looking forward to. That's why we constantly out here praying, fasting, teaching His word, constantly out putting out lessons, seeking Yahweh Shah, because we're manifesting the day of His return, so we can get the fuck away from Esau, man. So we can finally live in righteousness, finally live in peace, you know, and finally not be worried about death no more, get sick or having all these problems, man, because all this stuff leads to us having these complications. Ever since I caught that C stuff, that C19 crap, my nose don't work the same no more. My nose all clogged up. You step outside, you can't breathe because your sinuses fucked up. All the pollen and shit in the air, all the chemicals and chemtrails and shit in the air. You can't even breathe nowadays. You coughing every damn time, man. It's just Esau is nothing but death. Everything he promotes is death, man. And we can't. And like I said, Romans 8:21 NLT, it said the creation looks forward to the day when it will join Yahweh's children in glorious freedom from death and decay, man. We can't wait on that day. We waiting on that day, man. We cannot wait. And the last one, Revelation chapter 21:4 of the KJV, it says, and Yahweh shall wipe away all tears from their eyes. Again, like I said, the tears go into a condition, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. And that's what we're waiting on, man. The former things, all of this earth, all of America's gonna be passed away. All of Esau's reign and his era, all his weak ass, fake ass history is gonna be wiped away. Gonna be passed away. All the infrastructure that Esau good, his foods, his chemicals, his laws, everything that comes with death, Esau and AKA death, everything that comes with this, man, is gonna be passed away from the earth, man, when the Lord returns. He's bringing life while Esau is bringing nothing but death, man. That's why it's important to you cling to Yahweh. That's why I always say, cling to Yahweh Shah die. Return to Yahweh Shah die, man. Right? So we can't wait for this time again. We're gonna read one more time, Revelation 20:4. And Yahweh shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. So we're gonna have man, abundance of joy, abundance of peace. Like I said, no more pain, no more body aches, no more back aches. We'll be able to breathe real air, drink real water, eat real food, man. We gonna know what everything is different, because everything here is low quality. Esau promotes all this shit he brings out is like a hotel, a 1-star hotel compared to a 5-star hotel, man. That's all Esau brings, a half-ass quality shit to the world, man. And that's why the Lord has to bring him down, and death has to be swallowed up. Because if death ain't swallowed up, goddamn, we in trouble. But Yahweh Shah is coming, he's returning. We have that faith, we believe, and we know. You know, we trust in this, we trust in these scriptures, we trust in Yahweh Shah. We do not trust in Esau eating the so-called white man. So that was the last precept. Again, I truly hope this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Makakodash. Again, I truly hope this lesson was edifying. Shalom.